Hey guys, what's up? Today's video is gonna be really exciting because I have a special guest. You guys have asked me to do something with my husband. So we're going to do the husband tag because we've never done that before. This is my husband, Butch. You can say hi.
Hi.
And we have the questions listed down here. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna just start. I'm pretty sure I asked him the questions and he has to answer, but I'll help out if he needs help, which he probably will. Okay, so how and where did we meet?
How and where?
Yeah.
We met playing irrigation football when we were younger, when we were 14 and 15. She was the only girl that was developed.
Don't say that. You can't say it like that.
She was the only woman at 14.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That I knew.
He's not some sort of sicko. He's just... We were 14 and we went to irrigation football. He happened to be there. And yeah, that's how we met. Through his friend. Okay.
I tackled her.
Yeah, he tackled me, yes. And then I got home and I remember writing it in my diary that he just randomly texted me when I got home. I did not give him my number. I don't know where he got it from.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember. It's in my diary. That means that it really happened. I didn't just make it up in my head.
Right.
Okay, question number 2. What was your first impression? Besides the fact that he just said I was very developed.
I already answered this question.
That was really your first thought.
I thought, wow, she's a woman. She's the only woman here. I'm gonna tackle her.
My first impression of him, he was the only redhead with freckles sitting in the back of the group, looked grumpy. That was my first impression. I was like, who's this guy? I've never seen this guy before. Okay, maybe you were grumpy or you're serious. You were Marshall's mysterious friend.
I think she just didn't know me, so she felt like I was mysterious and grumpy.
Hey, this is my first impression. Don't tell me my first impression. Question number 3. How and where was your first date? Kind of. Did we even have a first date? I feel like back in the day, you didn't really have first dates.
Let's just count this when we were older as our first date. Because before it was kind of like just hanging out and...
I know, back in the day it's just like hanging out, and then if you like them, you'll hold hands and cuddle, and then you were a boyfriend, girlfriend.
Junior high and high school was like that, but first date when we were older. You want the truth, or do you want me to make up a story?
Okay, let's explain. So, we met when we were younger. We had like this group of friends that we just became really close. We hung out all the time.
So do you want the truth or not?
Yes, but hold on a second. But then...
She's trying to like fire her case right now.
You explain, because I don't know the story. So then we just start randomly dating, you know, whatever. We're holding hands. Whatever, it's a boyfriend, girlfriend. Then we go to a dance together, our first dance together. After that, we don't really ever talk. We like secretly hate each other. Not really hate each other, but the other person thinks that the other person hates them. I thought you hated me, you thought I hated you. Then after high school, we didn't talk. So that was my sophomore year. We didn't talk for the next 2 years, for the next 4 years. He went off to Argentina for 2 years. He came home, and that's when we saw each other again and reconnected. So that's kind of what happened. It was kind of a different...
You left out all the good parts.
What good parts?
When we reconnected.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about reconnecting. That sounded kind of weird. Let's not use the word reconnecting.
We've got 3 kids now.
Let's not say reconnecting.
There's been a lot of connecting.
Stop! Don't be gross. I don't know what age group is watching, so. Okay, how and where was our first date? So this is like when he came back from Argentina and we reconnected. PG. Okay, so tell us about our first date then, sir. Tell them the truth. Don't try to be, don't be nice.
Okay, I won't be nice.
No,
This is the truth.
Yeah, you're not gonna be nice. That's right. Tell them the truth.
Okay,
so they can see what I have to deal with.
Because that's what people want to know is the truth, so I'll tell the truth. So the truth is that she really wanted to date me.
Or so he assumed. Why did you assume that? Because I Facebooked him.
She Facebooked me. And
not even a message. It was, I commented to a post that he put up because my brother was about to go to Argentina and he had just been there. So I said, hey, my brother's about to go to Argentina.
Yeah, it's normal, you know, that people you haven't talked to in 5 years to say, hey.
To comment on a post or a picture? It's totally normal.
Hey, you should go over and visit my family.
Okay, I did say that.
Yeah.
That's when you were talking to me and I was like, you should come over and visit with my brother because he's gonna go and you can kind of tell him what to expect. So that's kind of a big change. US, Argentina. Okay. Anyway, so he assumed I was in love with him just because I Facebooked him.
Yeah, and so then I was encouraged by my uncle to take out this mystery date, which was...
His uncle's not old.
No, he's like 6.
People think that he's older than his
uncle.
uncle.
He's like 7 or 6 years older than me, but maybe a little more. But he looks pretty young. Anyway, so she was the mystery date, and when I found out it was her, I said no. I said no multiple times. In fact,
I'm not taking that girl out.
No, I already knew her.
He's like, I've been there, done that.
I want something new.
That's terrible. Don't say that.
Well, I'm just saying. So anyway, so then he kept on saying, well, look, I'll just, you need to take her out. She's a pretty girl. She played basketball. She's got all these things going.
I don't even remember where I saw him or where we must have met that he like talked me up, but I don't know. I don't know
either. It's interesting, but anyways.
Mystery.
So then he's like, "Look, I'll pay for the date. We got to take this. We have to take this youth group out to go ice skating, anyways. So, it'll be fine." I'm like, "Fine, okay. I'm not gonna put any effort in, but I'll ask her just for your sake. And I'm not paying for anything. I'm not gonna pay for dinner. I'm not gonna pay for any activity. I don't want her to think that
this is how he was when he was young.
Because I know that she's gonna want me.
Oh my gosh! Can you believe you really thought like this?
So then, well,
that's
so then I was like, fine, I'll just Facebook her. So I Facebooked her and said, hey, you want to go on a date? Maybe Friday. And she's like, yeah, that'd be fun. So I said, okay.
So this was the beginning of the week.
So then I didn't say anything back. He
said, I'll let you know later what we're doing and when I'm picking you up. So and he didn't, let me take over right now. Yeah. He didn't message me till Friday midday.
It's true.
I thought he was like ditching me or he didn't want to go out anymore because he waited till the last minute because he was being a little punk.
No, you know.
Because he didn't want to take me out.
You gotta play the game. You gotta make her want you more.
And let's just say something real quick. Throughout this whole thing, he hadn't seen me in person yet.
No, not for
No, he hadn't seen me in person. So he hadn't seen me since high school, since sophomore year of high school. Let's just explain what I look like. I had brown, curly, nappy hair. I had braces.
I don't know if nappies. Oh, you mean when you're in high school?
Yeah. I had braces. I had some breakouts, I'm not gonna lie. That's what he remembers, okay? I played basketball, blah, blah, blah. Tomboy, wore literally men's clothes. That's what I wore, okay? He hadn't seen me since then, and I was completely different. I had skinny jeans, tight clothing. I was super, super fit because I was playing for college. I had blonde hair. I did my makeup.
Yeah, she's a blonde Mexican. I'd never seen one before.
And he liked it when he saw it.
That was the issue. So when I first picked her up, I was like, oh no, this is
Explain
trouble.
what you picked me up in. He had a shirt that I recall him wearing in 9th grade. I'm pretty sure I remember that shirt.
Yeah.
He had this his parents have a bunch of different vehicles. One of the vehicles he have is this ratty old truck.
One.
Didn't have AC, ripped seats, you had to roll down the window, Ranger, old, and that's what he drove, okay? And so he opened the door and tell me what happened.
Yeah, I didn't want to, encourage anything. So she opened her door when I went to go pick her up and I was like, She's really pretty. Oh my god, this is bad.
She's hot because I was hot.
This is a problem now. Not because I was embarrassed, but because more like now she likes me, or she really likes me. She's gonna want to be with me, and she's really pretty too. So now I can't like go back on my word and be like, no, I don't want to date her. You know what I mean?
So we went ice skating with his uncle and aunt, the youth group, and then afterwards we went to dinner.
Yeah. And she was really
so
quiet.
So our first date, I haven't seen him for 5 years. We went on a double date. People I didn't know, in a youth group in a ratty old truck with a guy that didn't even want to dress up or comb his hair.
It worked.
So that was our first date, and what I thought after that was nothing. I was like, okay, he's cool.
Pretty sure she came home and told her family she was gonna marry me, so.
No. You're getting ahead of yourself, sir.
That's not true.
You're getting ahead of, no. The next morning, literally at 6 in the morning, he texts me because his other date fell through and he wanted to go hiking, and he asked me to go hiking with him. And then after that, I came home and I said, Dad, he's gonna marry me. I'm gonna make him marry me. That's what I said. Where was our first kiss and how was it? Please, let me tell you this. Let me tell the story. Do you want me to tell it?
Sure.
Let me tell you how this guy attacked me for our first kiss. So, Butchie here, he's my first kiss ever. Like, my first ever kiss was with him. Okay? So, when I was 15, he was 16. We were each other's first kiss. Isn't that true? Mm-hmm. Was that your first kiss? And you'll know, you can tell from how this happened. So we went out as a big group, like to the movies. I invited one of my friends that I knew from junior high, and he was now in high school with him, but I invited him to come with us to the movies, okay? He didn't have a lot of friends, or maybe he did have a lot of friends, but he didn't know anyone in our group. So,
what are you talking about? Talking about me?
No, the friend that we invited. I don't want to say his name. Let's call him Craig. We'll call him Craig. Okay, we're not going to just blurt names out. Okay, so I invited Craig, okay? He wasn't really a big fan of him because
he liked you?
Because he thought he liked me, okay? He thought he liked me. In reality, he was just sticking by us, but talking a lot to me because he didn't know anybody else, okay? And he wasn't a big talker. He wasn't like that. Anyways, so I'm, talking a lot with him, trying to include him in the group.
Did he try and date you later?
Okay, yeah, but that's years later.
Okay.
And that's because I was hot.
I didn't ask you that. I just asked you if you tried to date you later.
That doesn't matter. The point is, at that time, we didn't like each other. He was a friend, and he was totally okay with me bringing him. Anyways, so because of like this tension, I guess, that's going on that I have no idea about, clueless, Butch is jealous. He thinks the other guy likes me, and so we go to the movies. We go to Bahama Bucks, and we're driving home. So we're all squished in this car. Okay, it's me on the left side of the door side. Then it's Butch next to me. Okay, then it's is it Craig that's next to you? Was he like right next to you?
No, he's on the outside of you.
Okay, so it's Marshall. No, so it's one of his friends, and then the boy Craig. Okay, I don't know. Bottom line is, Butch is very, very jealous. Okay, to the point where he doesn't even know like. Everything he did after this point was spontaneous and just from pure jealousy. So we're driving home. I think everything's good. Like, kissing doesn't even come to my mind. I'm a 15-year-old, and very, like, holding hands was, like, good for me. I'm a tomboy, okay? So it just was good. I was like, oh, yeah, I like cuddling. This guy, all of a sudden, let's reenact this.
This changed her life entirely.
Let's reenact this. Let's reenact this. He jumps on me like this, smashes my face like this into his face. Okay, I have braces, okay, first off. It's not even a kiss, like, I'm not even like this. And he's not like this. We're like this. Smacked against, like this. Literally, like, my eyes are wide, my mouth hurts because it's squished against the braces, squished against his freaking mouth, and this is how we are. Not only that, but he didn't even grab my head to bring it to. He smashed my head in the car terrible first kiss. I love our first kiss, but he attacked me. Okay, I had nowhere to go. I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't reject him. I was just smushed like this to make that guy jealous. I found out later he did that to make that guy jealous, and I bet that guy didn't even know what had happened.
Oh, he knew. He never hung out with us again.
Little did you know that I hung out with him still.
Doesn't matter, I already did.
You already did the deed?
Yeah.
He stole away my first kiss. So that was our first kiss. It was our first kiss ever in the history of kisses, and it was our first kiss. It was kind of weird. After that, he offered to walk me home because I lived not too far, and after trying so hard to get him to not walk me home.
So low battery.
I know, I can change it. After trying so hard to not let him walk me home because I was scared out of my mind, he walked me home. He tried to kiss me again, but this time I did not let him kiss me. And then he was upset about it for a couple days because it was my first kiss. I was scared. I just been jumped by this guy. Okay. When did you meet my family? These questions are kind of weird because he
skipped this question.
He met my family when I was young, so we hung out a lot. How did you know I was the one? Okay, here we go. Don't say because she was cute, because she was pretty when I first saw her. Oh, let's get the heart to heart here with this macho guy. I'm assuming you knew I was the one.
Let's just say I know that she's the one.
Oh my gosh, how did you know? Come on, this is a real question.
Let's keep on going.
No, you can't. All the other husbands answer this question. How did you know?
Keep on going.
It's because I had brown skin is how. He wanted his kids to have brown skin. Little did he know that that wasn't going to happen.
You're thick and brown.
Kind of.
Kind of.
No, you're going to answer this question. How did you know it was the one? Dude, you better answer this question.
You answer the question.
No, you answer the question.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh, you're going to get karate chopped straight in the neck if you don't answer this.
Oh, man. Just go.
No, you're gonna be put on the spot. Okay. When and why did you fall in love with me? Wait. When and why did you fall in love?
It's like the same question.
Well, because you didn't answer the first one.
When and why did I fall in love with you?
Yeah. When did you know you loved me? How about that? And when we were dating this last time, when did you know that you loved me?
I always loved you.
You can't say mushy stuff. You just said that I was all like developed woman, and mushy stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
There's the answer.
When's always? Okay, tell me when. Okay, next question. When was always?
No.
Come on.
No, keep on going.
When is always? I always loved you.
Sharon, keep on going.
Come
keep on going.
When was always? Sharon. Was it when you first smashed me up against that car? No, it's still going. No. Did you think you follow questions? I can't. I just want to know. If you love me right now, you answer. No. Babe, when was it that you said, when did you know you loved me? Sharon.
When and where it said. Okay, when? When did you know? When did you know that you loved me? I want to know. When did you realize? Like, when did it?
There's a one time in the park. We were kissing. And it dawned on me.
What? How old was I? Was it when we were first dating?
Yeah, when I was like 16.
We were kissing in the park.
Sure.
That's when you knew you loved me?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that day. It's in my journal. Okay. How long have we been together, relationship and marriage?
5.5 years.
5.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you resolve problems? What kind of questions are these? We ignore them? We don't resolve them?
She ignores them. I try to solve them. She just ignores them.
That was mean. You've been saying nothing but mean things about us.
It's the truth.
It's not the truth.
Keep on going.
What do you two do for a living and are you using your college degree? Tell us about college, Butch. Tell us what your college degree is. Tell us what your title is, because everyone wants to know.
So I have a bachelor's in nursing.
He's a nurse.
But I've never.
This is Nurse Butch.
I've never worked as a nurse before.
He just graduated.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to put that vlog up.
Oh, you do? And I run a sales team for solar.
Yeah, right now he sells solar. That's why you guys see so many solar hats, so many solar shirts that I wear, almost every single shirt. But he's still Nurse Butchie.
Maybe someday.
Maybe. But what was the plan with the nursing? He didn't just go to be a nurse. What was the plan?
No, I was going to be a nurse anesthetist or CRNA.
So people that do the epidurals, that kind of stuff, that stick you with needles, that's a nurse anesthetist. You get a doctorate
in anesthesia.
And so that's why he's planning on doing it. We might still do that, but he's doing solar right now.
I have to do a year of working in the ICU and then 2 years of grad school.
So it's still more school. Okay, we'll skip the weird ones. What key elements? I think the only key element I can think of is being able to be funny and laugh things off. Because if you can't laugh things off, if none of you are funny, make each other laugh, then it's a sucky life. What do you love about me? I like that you're so funny. I love that you're so funny, you make me laugh. And that you laugh at my jokes. Because I know if I say a silly joke when we're out on like a double date, even if nobody else laughs, he will always laugh. That way I don't look dumb. Which happens a lot. Don't say that! Stop!
Can't say anything.
You're saying yes. Okay, what do you love about me? And look me in the eyes and you tell me. Look me in the eyes!
I love and hate the same thing.
Oh, I didn't say hate.
I know, I'm just adding to the question.
No, you can't add to the question.
She's very emotional.
So, this is something we've talked about
She's
before.
either super excited or she's super grumpy.
So everyone wants that spicy Latina that's loud and whatever, mysterious and crazy, but yet it also, that same person's gonna be that same way when tables are turned and they don't like you. So he likes it when I'm happy, but when I'm upset, he does not like it. That's what he means.
Yep.
Negative Nancy over here. Okay. Places you want to travel. Okay, so you list your places. I already know my places. He's been to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. Always. Hawaii, Greece, and Greece is more like a cruise I've always wanted to go to. I've always wanted to go to the Bahamas, and I've always wanted to go to the pyramids, whether in Egypt or like the ruins in like Mexico areas. That's where I've always wanted to go. So where have you always wanted to go? He's been to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to Argentina.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to go to Peru and maybe Alaska on a cruise.
He's obsessed with the Alaskan cruise. Oh.
Maybe go see the Great Wall of China. That's about it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Whoa! I didn't think you wanted to do that.